Was that just a vehicle or a, 'cause I thought this was the first one.
We took the Jeep up there and had a little reenactment battle there.
Nice. Yeah, I just put a video up on YouTube from the one this weekend. This camera overheats, I've discovered. I had it sitting there. I held it the day before to get some dynamic, go all the way down. And then on the second day I set up, did some static shots, and it overheated. Luckily I had my other camera out. What's up, everybody? We're out here where I go kayaking at, and we're going to merge both the What's the Skull Butt podcast road world content with the crazy fitness stuff I've been doing. You guys remember Joseph? He joined us and helped us make the BB gun video happen. And for those of you who are new to this channel and haven't seen that video, click right here and you can see the link to the airsoft, it was the BB gun we did. It was an exact replica of the M1 carbine. That was a fun video, but we got things to do and place to go. So way down there is a Gatorade bottle. That's 200 yards. I'm sorry, it's 300 feet. Yeah, 300 feet, so it's like 100 yards from here to there. I got to push this guy a handful of times, and I thought it'd be fun to push a nice Jeep instead of my Volkswagen, because, well, Volkswagens are heavy and I want to cheat and I gotta get this thing done. And my legs are beat from doing the 40-yard bear crawls and crab walks from yesterday. By the way, if you guys are watching this and you're going to do this exercise, if you're going to do that bear crawl and the crab walk, wear gloves. I'm glad I did. There's people on the Facebook page reporting their hands are torn up, especially if you're doing it in the street. So if you're going to do the 40-yard crawls 10 times, wear the gloves. Your hands will thank you for it. But we're going to get started. I basically got to push this guy down there and back. Wait a minute. Rinse and repeat. I think I got to do it 10 times. I'm just checking it out and we're going to get started. I'm fighting yours to go fast because I got 19 more to go. So slow and steady wins the race on this one. Speaking of slow and steady, I forgot to start my watch, which happens more often than not. So for those of you checking my times at home, I didn't start until halfway through. Let me grab this camera. You can start it up and turn around. Thank you, sir. One down, 19 more to go. Look at this badass Jeep.
About 210 pounds.
Good. Some people say Jeeps don't weigh nothing. I'll say, well, Joseph weighed 210. At 30 cal weighed at least a good 15. All the crazy things you've done in this Jeep, this is probably one you never anticipated.
No, I've never thought of this one.
But hey, leave it to a living historian to incorporate World War II artifacts in his virtual race. I will tell you though, doing this nonsense has definitely helped when it comes to doing tactical events. The first time I did a tactical event, I was done. Two down. I'm gonna grab a drink for you. Woo! Calves are definitely getting sore. Now, truthfully, I'm supposed to be taking a minute break in between these, and I've probably been averaging about 45 seconds. So I think in order to get this done without dying, probably need to adhere to those minute breakdowns. Give us a quick fun fact about your Jeep, Joseph.
It's a 1943 Ford GPW, and it took me about 10 years to restore it piece by piece. And we just use it for everything. We're going to be doing an event for the Everblades.
Nice.
I saw your pictures up there at Dade City, Pioneer Village.
You know the great thing about those photos? Like the one where I'm in the store walking around.
Yeah, that store's pretty neat.
I asked some random stranger to take those photos, and her husband was a wedding photographer.
Oh, wow.
So she was all into it. I wanted one photo. She took my phone and turned it into a photo shoot. And then the one that I'm in the museum, where it looks like a candy store, I asked some random 8-year-old to take that photo, and she took 3 real good photos.
Oh, good.
So everybody's asking me, who took the photos? And I think it's cool to say, random spectators at this event did. And I just added the filters to them. I'll tell you, even if it's reproduction, there's something about the smell of well-worn web gear and military-grade canvas that you just can't get enough of as a litter story.
Yeah. 3.
You could probably turn around, I think it didn't fall. Number 4. Of course, now whenever you're at an event, you break down, I'll be the guy you call to come push.
We just restore military vehicles and historical vehicles to keep them up for history, and it's a lot of fun just riding around and supporting veterans and the organizations and doing parades and things like that.
It's almost like a living history and a car show built into one, because you guys have the gear, and a lot of times you'll wear the uniforms, and like you were saying earlier, then you get to do cool things like local community events, and local companies reach out to you and ask you to provide your stuff for things they're putting on to get some attention. I definitely suggest you have somebody else keep track, because that was number 8 and I thought it was number 9. Whew. 21 minutes into this, so that makes about sense. So we're now 21 minutes into this, but a majority of these are 45 to 50 minutes, so that would make sense that we're at number 9, 20 minutes in, suffer through 10 more, getting slower and slower as we go. Taking that into account, hopefully we'll be done in about 25 more minutes.
Number 9.
9. Now the other advantage some of you might have, going a modern day vehicle, your spotter can jam some music at the radio. The only music that'd be coming out of this bad boy would be some airstrike call-ins coming off the radio from the CP. Number 12. Getting closer. 8 more to go. As somebody who restores Jeeps, what is a very hard to find part that can't be reproduced, or that isn't being reproduced, that most Jeep restorers find themselves looking for? If there is one. Are they all pretty much reproducible?
Yeah, they've got every part you need.
Do you have the coveted Underdash first aid kit?
Yeah, it's under there, but there's nothing in it.
I have the one that my grandfather bought back from Europe when he was doing grave registration. There she is.
It's under there, but there's nothing inside the box.
For those of you playing along at home, this is a gun mount. You put your M1 gear end in there and get it out of the way.
There's nowhere to go. 'Cause the thing we're searching for is just waiting back home. And you've done your work, and probably enough for two. Often
4 more. We're 46 minutes in. Hopefully we don't run out of battery power, but we'll see.
And we both know every time you come around, every time you return, I see it in your tired eyes. That you still have more to go.
Let me tell you something, Teresa. It can't be anything like love, can it?
No, it mustn't be. It can't.
Would it be inconvenient?
Terribly. Anyway, I know it isn't. Oh, right where out of my mind.
Right into our hearts.
Music.
It does, doesn't it? Teresa, you're so...
As if my instincts were melting away. What is it? Have I got feet of clay or something? It's not under the pool. It's just over the lawn and in the birch grove. It'll be lovely now.
Teresa, you're tremendous.
Put me in your
Sometimes find yourself knowing no. Lost and looking.
There ain't no coming back, so I'm putting it about following the rules, because we didn't eyeball this. I measured out all 300 feet. This is our last push. Cleaned up our goods. We just got to make it down a little shy of those cones. Grab my Gatorade bottle, go to Publix, get my friend a case of Diet Coke as promised, and then I can go home. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition of kicking your own ass. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please like, subscribe, share us with your friends. If you really want to support me and kick my own ass, click on that Patreon link at the end. Sign up, it's $1 a month. Help contribute to the channel, to the podcast, and get exclusive content at d-410.com, wtspworld.com. I want to thank Joseph and his Jeep. Now I'm going home. There y'all.
This has been a Digital 410 production.